All right. Hello, everybody. Energy. Energy is changing every day, every single thing. There's something out there that moves, but something else, it's moving from within. You might feel in it those beautiful energies that gonna come in the morning. They're about you to look your soft side, your not be this energy of so intense for it. But in the end of the day, and beginning of tomorrow, which is tomorrow is going to be a little bit more intense to that. The moon tomorrow is going to be joining Saturn, and it's going to feel this uh, pressures of transitions of the Aquarius into Pisces. What is the hold on to it? What is the conflicts are? What are the situations are? We're talking about the conflict. This is going to be a first quarter moon, which is going to happen at the 27 degrees of Aquarius. And talking about this, this is going to be trigger. It's going to be the push when the Sun and Mars they're going to come out of the shadow, which is that is the Sun, the authority within yourself, and the Mars, the warrior, coming out of this intensity, doing it something great. But there's gonna be some triggers, and the triggers are gonna be intensified in a certain ways. But that's more about tomorrow. But I want to be talking to you right now. It is about your transitions with the energies. Are you flowing with them? And if you're not flowing with them, what is prevent you not to flowing? And talking about this, bring you some the chart up here. Areas. That's the chart. As you see it, in the morning, the flow of the energy that you should pay attention about it is this moon in Aquarius at 11 degrees going against the Jupiter at Taurus. We're talking about this beautiful, powerful energy that it comes in, but you cannot access to it because you're like, oh no, I got a good feeling, I got a good this, but that is it coming from the shadow. Be mindful because that can lead you to a certain ways of you trying to see things. Very important parts what you have in Virgo. As you see at the Virgo at 7 o'clock midheaven, it's at Virgo. And by using that energies of healing the past, healing the situations in there, you're going to be using this powerful blue line that it comes in. And instead of having a conflict, you resolve the situations in there. You're not using this intensified energy confirmations for you. Another thing it is about your communications, about the healing that you need to heal from within. And focus it within that is going to triggers. But still the angel wings is the angel wings. People comes in, people do things and so on. You might dealing with ego with other people and so on. If you are in this stable transformations process inside, because we're talking about this angel wings, they are made from Neptune, from Uranus, from Pluto and the Mars and the Sun. We are talking about this beautiful shift within the masculine stoic energies. Like, I'm standing on my ground. You cannot shake me up. Just because you have a shadow, that's fine. I also have a shadow, but I'm standing for what I believe within me. That is a masculine energy that it's going to be rising up within. And using that masculine energy, you're going to be able to evolve above and beyond your own selves. So talking about that energy is going to be rising up. You see it, there's blue lines, beautiful energies that comes in. Divine energies towards Saturn that everything gets made for divine purposes. If something you cannot do, you're preventing not doing it. And see what that energy is in there. Be mindful of these communications in the morning, specifically if you go to work. Don't take these intensive energies of, oh my God, oh my God, oh my. We cannot do this, we cannot accomplish this, we cannot reach these goals, and we cannot this. If you say we can't, what about if you start looking at of what you can? Most of the people getting stuck of I cannot while they are not open themselves to what I can do. So this part of I can, I cannot do is going to be pretty much interesting throughout the day. Even talking about the next hour, as you see it in your screens, this beautiful blue energies that comes in, they're going to lead you, that it's a with Mercury. And as we said before, what are you telling yourself? It's also what are you telling the others? What are you it's about this? As you see it, is a beautiful energies with Venus. Venus in Libra right now is incredible. Talk about this report long time ago that when a Venus is going to be entering Libra, so she's here. What are you using? Are you using the love or are you using something else? And the energies are not that intense in a way. You are intense to the things that not resonate with you. That is intense. And seeking out with that, you're going to be able to come out of the shadow and see what you cannot change. Midheaven, that it's going to beginning. That is at 10 o'clock in the morning. That it's beginning of just energies with Pluto. You're going to reach that limitations inside of you. And those limitations, they're going to tell you what you need to change in the material level. Okay? But before you change, you have to look why you cannot change what is hidden in the shadow. It's talking about 11 o'clock midheaven. It's going to be at 15 degrees of Scorpio. That is going to be triggers. Jupiter, that's going to be triggered. The moon. The moon is not happy. The intuition is like, I can't grow. I can't do. What is this? There is always limitations. There always that. There is so. What are you telling yourself though? Oh, with love, I can go ahead and see what I need to change. All I can do in the current present time is being with the current present time. And once I know what positive things to tell myself, I can go ahead and see what is the positive things that I can be able to do. As you see that energy up here, okay, that energy is going to be coming down. It's going into a Mercury, and from Mercury, those divine energies are coming back here to Uranus and Jupiter, as Venus also is supporting that divine energies. This is what you need to look. Okay, if you are intense energies, if you have these people who are kind of like looking at within their shadows, and that comes in with that shadow from within you, you stay in your love, you stay from what you are. That is this Pluto powerful energy of transformations. You transform to this. You standing on your ground. Okay, don't allow other people to create things within you. And talking about this, you're gonna be have to step up in your powers, stepping up within the energies there. Within there, you are using this powerful synchronized energies. I hope instead of preventing things. If you have anger agitations and you're trying to do this, stop for a minute. Saturn is gonna stop you from kind of like helping you to get in there, and you think that if I cannot do that way, I'm gonna do it the different way. I gotta fight. It's not about fight. It's about to understand the reason why you want to fight. And then when you find the reason, you maybe decide not to fight. Very peaceful internal energy, but the intuition is about what is about me within the material world, which is Jupiter, and what is this growth that I need to do in my spirit about the material world. Oh boy, 1 o'clock. The ascendant is going to be crossing between 12 and 1 o'clock. Is going to crossing the moon, and that's squaring towards Uranus in there. I was talking about this before. Cannot fight the universe, but the universe can deliver the messages to you, and you're gonna know about it. If you're flowing within the universe is gonna tell you what the messages are for you. But don't take the role of the universe and you're putting your things out there. This is what you should be very mindful about it. Use your love. The love that is coming and makes the balance. If you don't have the balance inside of you, what do you have? Conflict situations. And by resolving the conflict in the situations, you're going to be keeping within the inner peace. And that is your own power. That is it. This masculine energy is that, like, okay, the enemy is coming, but I'm at peace. But if you look at it within yourself, if you do that, you're going to find your powers of the spirit and the soul within yourself. And if you're not doing it, that it's going to be a very good realizations of the inner work during this Scorpio season. Talking about the Scorpio season, it's about pretty much to end. It's got like another 4 days, and then the Sun and Mars they're gonna move into Sag. But before that, tomorrow this Moon is gonna be squaring into that transitions in a way and preparing for the full moon. The full moon is gonna be intense, powerful, and talking about this right now, this period it's preparing you for that. What it's about the material things, what is about my friendshipness, what is that about that I need to develop within myself, and looking at on the other side, what can I inspire others, what can I create, what art can I draw, what comments I can post. All this is gonna be coming out, but before it coming out, the shadow is gonna comes in. And during this time, Neptune right now it's trinic with the Sun and Mars. What does that mean to you, though? Your visions deep within the mystery world, it's coming out, and they are like coming out of the shadow. Say the truth, be the truth, seize the truth, transform from within the truth. And Pluto, as you see it here, is in that connection. Pluto played a lot of a role within this turbulence year in some sort. But if you were able to follow those energies, flow within them, you're not going to have these conflicts. The conflicts that are coming in right now for you only for a test. Only for a test. So talking about the 3 o'clock energy, the ascendant it's going into Taurus. That is going to be squaring Pluto. It's like, well, but okay, I changed with on my knowing, but I'm not applying on my knowing, and I'm wondering if I know or now the things, what is going to be for me in the material world. This is most of the people that understand that those energies, everyone thinks about my personal gains in the material world. Where is your divine energies? As you see it right here, the ascendant is in divine energies with Mars and the Sun. But if you look at it, that material possession situations, so Pluto says like, you still not change. You still want to create magics. You're still trying to use manipulations. You're still doing this. How can this be happen and manifest in the world? Look at your divine energies. Sounds familiar to you guys? Yes, it is. And that work in there is going to be done, but midheaven there is in Capricorn right here. And that square with Venus is going to be pushing you to like, oh, well, there is no love for me. But if you look at it on the underneath energies, you're going to find a difference between someone indulge you in the material world, thinking that how they're going to win, and the actual love and the support in the material world. Huge lessons to some people. All right. So, talking about these energies, you had it in the past pretty much week at 4 o'clock. Talking about this very synchronized energy, but the only thing that it's right now is affecting this energy is Saturn, which is your personal limitations, the teacher in you, the things that you don't want to learn. Oh yeah, I know everything. Need to understand. The most teachers they understand they're forever students. And what do you need to learn? You need to learn how to properly use the power of the intuition, which is the moon in there. If you prematurely create this revolution before the revolution comes, you're going to be missing the moment. You need to understand flowing within the energies. It is about the right time, the right moment, the right situations. Everything comes in its order, not when you want it. Okay? Not when you want it and when you want to do things. And this is going to be one of that lessons tomorrow. So talking about later on at 5 o'clock, ascendant is at Gemini. That is going to be direct positions with Mercury. Be mindful what you're telling yourself, because when the Mercury is going descending, most of the people talking from their lower selves. That's where the communications goes. Okay, talking about that sixth house. This, and you have to look what is this come. But since Mercury is a very beautiful positions with the Moon and Venus, it is about that love that you're going to be using inside of yourself that's going to help you. There is a divine energies towards Jupiter and Uranus. It's very good to listen to spirituality talks, spirituality growth, understanding how and why this spirituality brings you the improvements within you, and the improvements within you materialize it an outside world. Not you using the spirituality to perform your own personal agenda and you trying to gain something in the material world. It's two different routes. Talking about those different routes, it is all about family, and a lot of the people are learning this during this 6, 7 o'clock energy. You see it, this divine energies from Pluto and Mars and the Sun. That authority that you're getting there, if you're using the right authority, it's gonna be okay. But if you're not, there's nothing else but just agitation, conflicts, and you trying to win against the universe. You're not winning against the universe. You can't stop what the universe already is being created. Can't stop the spinning within the solar system. Can't stop Saturn not being going direct, or stop Jupiter not to be a retrograde. You can't do that. What can you do? Self-reflection from within yourself is self-control within you. And that's how you're allowing the energies to cooperate within yourself. By you looking within the divine looks from within you for a better family to come. Talking about that family energy, you guys see the chart right now within you. Ascendant is in Cancer. What do you have in Cancer? Most of the people who are with the Cancer ascendant, okay, they came in here to fix the world, especially people who have a Chiron into the ninth, the 10th house in Aries. Talking about the same way it is right now. And that is about the healers who's coming. They came in to heal the world. You go ahead and talk to the most of the astrologers, and when they say who has a ascendant Cancer, and the people raising, and they you spatial. They know already for it. But talking about if what you have in a Cancer in there is gonna be helping you as an energy, you to see from within. If you have something within a family that needs to be resolved, probably the time is now. But if you pushing your idea about what the love is and forcing your partner to give that love that you demand, you're not gonna get it. That it's coming from this squaring of the ascendant with Venus. It's not gonna work. Those are cardinal changes that needs to be done. How it's gonna work though? The ascendant's energies that come from Mercury actually come from the moon towards the ascendant, from the ascendant towards the Mercury, from the Mercury to Jupiter. You grow maturely, and they go to Venus. So you have to look inside, beginning to look inside of the intuitions that tell you there is gotta be a different way, different divine love. You talk to yourself about that divine love. You mature, you grow within that love. And then that love tells you here, that's what the real love is. Because you need to learn, you need to grow, you need to mature. And that is the inner work of the Scorpio season. And we're talking about 8 o'clock energy, as you see at this beautiful kites. For people who does the work, energies flow. Your attention is focused within the family. You transform yourself. Here is the kite. You're taking off the flight, and everything goes okay with you. Venus is happy. Mercury is happy. What else do you want? Oh, you're on agenda. You're still not satisfied. Oh, have seen Aquarius that there is always a room for improvement. We have to push it for more and more and more and more. Sometimes that pushing for more and more and more is not healthy. Everything, every push for the next new, for the next energies or the next things, it is about to be happen on time. And to happen this in time right now, the moon is a trines with Venus. It's like, take it easy. Have this powerful love. And don't worry about it, what's coming, and so on. There's gonna be a time where you're gonna be a warrior. But for right now, be at peace. Because sometimes to win the war is to be at peace. Talking about that peace, the energies of Leo is gonna trigger this intensity there. Well, I have a peace, but I don't have the money in my pocket, Gio. Well, I don't have a money in a pocket. What happened 8, 9, 10 months ago? What was your understanding about money from before? What did you do with it? Did you learn how to manage it and how to reestablish yourself, or you just learned to codepending on others for providing, or there was this energies that you go into work, you work for like a week, 2 weeks, or a few days, and then you have issues with bosses. Have you matured that in the material world you have to work, you have to do something? Okay. Also, there is a triggers about the energies exchanges, but that is a whole another ballgame that comes in from your spirit. So talking about those triggers, they're gonna be coming in, and the universe is gonna tell you, here, you didn't listen this, you didn't did this, you didn't pay attention to this, and that is gonna be this beginning of this squaring, first square moon that it's coming. As you see, the moon, it's squaring the sun and Mars. Saturn square the moon and Mars, and that is a opposing Jupiter. Your growth, usually the lower energies, the lower way of thinking about from what yourself for yourself, and that lower energy, staying in the lower energies, that is going to be actually lead you to a something you wish you never have done. But that is a part of the lesson. You not use the lower energies. You just allow the lower energies just passing you by. Like right now outside, it's probably like 100 and 120 kilometers per hour. I'm staying inside in peace. Divine time, divine lessons, divine learning. That's how I will say this. Energy it has been for the past few days. It's 11 o'clock. If you've been within divine energies, if you've been following the energies within yourself, don't get this wars, because right now the moon, since she's in Aquarius, is going to challenge everything that is in Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Well, what do we have? You have right now midheaven that is in Taurus, that you are preoccupied about the material world. Well, if you are over there, if you put the proper communications in love, you have no issues. That it's coming from Mercury and Venus, and they are totally isolated with this. They're just here. You have the love, you got the good communications, perfect. No problems for you for materializations. Okay? You got the balance, let's fix this balance, and the balance is gonna manifest itself into the material world. Boom. What do you have on the other side though? Is it conflicts? Well, my visions that didn't happen, and they didn't happen for it. I put too much ego within me, and now I'm limited, and I see this. I don't see the exit of this. I see a lot of restrictions, and I don't know. I cannot do this. I cannot do that, and nothing going right in my material possessions. Why? So you can learn to do everything with love. And that is a lesson that Venus learned when she was at Leo. But she was waiting for this powerful energy, guys, to come into Libra and to support, give you that gravity within yourself. Okay? You guys using the love? She will help you. All right, guys. Be love. I will see you tomorrow.